Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Last episode, we helped Rufus out a little more. He now has everything he needs to get in contact with his sister, aka the protagonist from West of Loathing. And besides that, we I kind of made the executive decision that besides the Rufus stuff and the companion stuff, Molly's stuff, we are going to stay focused on the main quest rather than doing side questy kinds of things. Because there's just a lot left in this game, and I'm getting a little antsy to move on to something else. So, rather than do everything there is available to us in Gray County, we are just going to do what we need to do to get into the Tack and Feed shop. Or into the depths of the Tack and Feed shop, I should say. Alright, who did we do our thing for? Not her. Oh. I already brought him his fertilizer. What's the fertilizer for? Oh, you know, just your typical and normal fertilizer type activities. Like gardening? Sure, gardening, sure. Well, I'll be seeing you. Alright. You enter the darkened back room. A man is standing behind a desk, poring over a messy array of books and maps. He looks up and glares at you as you enter. Who the devil are you? Hi, I'm Vivian Saunders. Okay, but the implied second half of that question was, what the hell are you doing in my office? I don't actually know, but the people outside let me in. Well, if they vetted you must be okay. Name's Jasper. You're signing on to help with our mission? What mission is that? We're blowing up Hellstrom's oil refinery, that's what. Oh, wow. Oh, you got a cat. This must be Jasper's cat. What's your cat's name? Abby. Why'd you name her twice? Because I don't let society tell me what to do. Gotcha. Abby looks at you with distrust in her cute little eyes. She's adorable. I love her spots. Jasper has quite a collection of subversive literature here. You look through the titles until you find the appropriate sort of anarchy for your abilities. You figure he'd want you to steal it. How to cheat at sports. This book describes techniques for throwing balls and swinging bats and rackets harder than the laws of physics technically allow. Your next melee attack will do 2 times damage. Okay. If I read that book, that is going to render any boss we might encounter, that's gonna render any boss trivial, I believe. So, you read the book and learn how to store excess energy in your shoulder. You're not entirely sure why this counts as cheating. Let's upgrade it, why not? You walk around with the book conspicuously stuffed into the waistband until a pickpocket steals it from you. Oh, even after really mastering the technique, you still don't understand why it's against the rules. It's just like steroids. If everybody's doing it, isn't that still fair? Okay. I kind of actually feel like this hat that gives me more melee damage. I mean, it gives me armor, which is good. Although I have the bottle cap ring, which I don't know. The bottle cap ring makes me basically invulnerable anyway. Maybe I should put on one of these hats. Eee. So now all my sets are 10. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I actually like that a lot. That's very cute. Alright. We got wind up. Nice. Let's look at his stuff. It's a map of Gray County with a bunch of different locations marked in various ways. This poster looks out of place. Hey Jasper, what does AARP stand for? Association of Anarchists, Rebels, and Pirates. Neat! Let's talk to you, Jasper. He's poring over his mission plans. What's our mission status, Jasper? Wendland's all set to spring the gate. Grover's got Big Betty ready to blow. Including me, that's only 3 out of 7 of us ready to go. I don't like our chances. Okay. So, I guess helping more people out will... I got stuck on the one mission with the wormholes. Yeah, okay. Go talk with the others, they'll tell you what they need. They'll probably be cagey about why, despite you being on the team now. Don't push them on it. We take OPSEC real seriously around here, and talking about the mission in public is strictly off limits. Right, got it. Okay. Alright. I guess if I do want the mission to be a success, I should... I should do the other... or at least some of the other side quests. So I could get a paperweight, a glass of milk, a beam-based engine, or a piece of meteorite, which I was having trouble figuring out. The meteorite quest. So we can look at that, but we'll look at it last. Let's go look for that milkman at Drexelstead. It's right there. You come over blown over grain silo. Oh, muscle drop already. Okay. Oh goodness. The rusty old mailbox says Drexel. There's nothing in there but some additional rust. I see. Something for the shadow pliers. This car hasn't been driven anywhere in a long time. Maybe even longer than that. Whatever's in there is behind a locked car door. Jimmy the lock. Jewelry case. What's in it? Friendship ring. Shiny. This is a vaguely house-shaped thing that is very hard to look at. What was that prompt? It's an impenetrable seam wall of corn. Okay. Back here, something's going on. This radio appears to be missing a fuse, and also a place to plug it in, but we're going to ignore that for now. Fix it. The radio is working now, but for some reason you can't find any stations to tune it to. Whatever this thing is, it's a cold one of those things. Wash tub, broken popcorn machine in case you want any broken popcorn, an arcane oven. I can make a lot of fancy foods. HP regen. Let's make... We got a lot of these, so... let's just make everything for the armors. I'm also thinking about that chest thing that we can do with Jessica back at the antique store. We need like really high elemental armors to beat her at chess. So let's see what else. HP regen sounds good. I'll actually make another one of those. How many more? No, I think we ran out of mana enriched flour. Okay. I'd say that was worth it. This maze is impassable. Passing it is impossible. Huh, the crows in this place. The place must be absolutely terrifying if this crazy thing is necessary. It isn't any less freakish up close. Fight this thing. A horrible scarecrow. It certainly is. Okay. Let's do this. Let's wind up. Let's see just how good this is. 58. It actually might not even kill it, but damn. Woo! Okay, combat is now pointless. Spooky armor, severed scarecrow face, reduce all enemy stats by 5 once per fight. Not like we've been using the uncursed pocket watch, but this is better. This is a better version of that thing that we haven't been using. Okay. You can probably squeeze through the corn here. Did that fix the house? It did not. It did not fix the house. A woman in surgical gloves, gaze lost in the depths of the maze. Hello, I'm Dr. Sarah. Do you have an appointment? I didn't know I needed one to be in a cornfield. What are you doing out here? Oh, general dentistry, cleanings, implants, etc. I mean, what are you doing in a cornfield? Huh, now that you mention it, I don't really remember. You don't look happy. I don't get to see many patients in this cornfield. You know, I'm worried my wet finger is getting rusty. Your what now? Wet finger? Oh, sorry, that's what we dentists call the finger we poke around in your mouth, because of how it gets wet. Certainly, I don't feel very well. Do you need some dental work done? Would you mind if I did some, if only for practice? Sure, okay. -1 moxie. Yay. Okay, picture your mouth as wide as it can go, and then multiply that by 10, and that's what I want. You struggle and strain to accommodate her long, rubber-gloved fingers as they make thorough prodding investigations of your back molars. You've got beautiful teeth. I'm just going to suggest a few changes. There we go, all finished. An out-of-practice dentist has scrambled your mouth like a word search. Ow, do you have a mirror? A what? I'm not happy with my teeth situation. No, and if I'm candid, I know that it's not my best work. Would you give me a chance to put it right? Fine. No teeth at all! This is awful. What? I want my teeth back. I appreciate you bearing with me. I don't like to leave a job unfinished, I always say. If it were up to me, we wouldn't call it dentistry. We call it dentist do. Will you give me one last chance to fix your teeth? Do you mean put new stuff in my mouth where my teeth used to be? I'm trying to talk as if I have no teeth. Oh. Yes is the answer to the question I think you're asking. It writes it phonetically for me. Yes, plebe. Aha! Dr. Sarah asked you to say ah, which is about all you can. While your mouth is hanging open, she rummages around for something in her purse. Oh, thank goodness. Imagine if I had just thrown them away. A beautiful set of pearly whites with enough bite to disembowel a leopard. You know, let's say that's enough practice for today. I agree 100%. You still don't seem very happy, Dr. Sarah. I'm just thinking that your average patient is more at ease having treatment in a modern dental surgery than a labyrinthine cornfield. Yeah, I can say that was a problem for me, for sure. I'd like my little patch here to feel like more of a dentist's office. And it's missing something. Something that says dentist. A sign? What? A sign that says dentist. I was speaking more metaphorically than that. I mean, if you happen to find one, sure, but no, guess again. Chairs? No, you don't need those for dentistry. God gave us legs for a reason. I'm thinking of something else. Teeth? Teeth, that's it, precisely. We'd all feel comfortable with a lot more teeth around. Would you mind looking out for an anatomical teeth model? Or anything else that looks like teeth? Besides corn. I have plenty of that. I mean, I guess if we find some teeth, we'll bring them back to her. I'm not gonna try super hard, though. I got a lot of perks. Okay, I don't think I can... Oh. I see some stuff over there. So fighting the scarecrow was all for that, I guess. A glum-looking little girl stands here, listlessly pulling the petals off of a cornflower. Hello there. What's so good about it? What? Oh, sorry, I wasn't really listening. What's your name? Cecilia. That's a really pretty name. Everyone calls me Sissy. Oh, well, that's fine, too. What are you doing in this cornfield? Nothing. I mean, why are you here? I got in a fight with my little brother Billy. I don't remember what we were fighting about. I don't see the connection. He sent me here. This is where he sends everything he doesn't like. Oh. Her brother is that Billy. Okay. Brothers can be tricky. Do you like it here? I don't know. I've been here so long, I don't even really remember how long. Everything here is just... She gestures around listlessly. It's just corn. What is there to like or not like? What would that even mean? Wow, you are way too young for this level of ennui. You must miss a lot of things from before. I miss the sun. It's always so gray and cloudy here. It never ever turns into nighttime. At first it was fun to not have a bedtime, now it's just confusing. Anything else? I miss ice cream. There's nothing to eat here except corn. I used to like corn. Now it's just corn. What else do you miss? I miss my cat. He was fluffy and black. He probably still is, I guess. I miss my teddy. I might be too old for him now. I'm not sure how old I am, but I miss him anyway. I miss my friends. Mainly I miss my best friend, Darla. She was really good at jump rope. I probably missed her birthday. I might have missed a lot of her birthdays. Okay. That's wonderful. Somebody must have thrown this fridge away because it was upside down. A refrigeration coil, okay. A hobo. Hi there, I'm Cornelius. Pleased to meet you. Hi Cornelius, I'm Vivian. What are you up to? Corn is what I'm up to, friend. Up to my neck in it. There sure is a lot around here, yeah. Sure is, and let me tell you, I couldn't be happier. When you're a hobo, your food options are a bit scarce, you know? But you can do just about anything with corn. Muffins, fritters, bread, pudding, tamales, on the cobs, you name it. Is your name really Cornelius? That's right. I don't believe in destiny, but that's a pretty wild coincidence, ain't it? Ooh, I was afraid this was going to be the sort of routine where you hadn't noticed and I'd have to explain it. Nope. In fact, I think my name's probably the main reason Billy sent me here. Who's Billy? We don't talk about Billy. But we don't talk about Billy. Huh. Okay. Do you know any hobo code you could teach me? As a matter of fact, I know several hobo code words. They are all correlated, yes. You know, there's a big hobo camp setting up near Ocean City. They've got a nice community going. It'd be better than this cornfield for sure. Thanks, but I like it here. Look at all this corn. Nah, I feel pretty good about my situation. Yeah, you got a good thing here. If it was me, I'd be hauling this corn out to the camp to help the other hobos, but I'm just super altruistic like that. What, are you trying to guilt me into this? Oh no, not at all. I'm just saying I'm much better at getting back to the community than you are. See these muscles? I didn't get these biceps by not giving corn to those in need, I'll tell you that for free. Which is yet another example of how generous I am. Huh, well, I'll show you. He loads up a wheelbarrow with corn and storms off, and as much as someone can do that while pushing a wheelbarrow. Sweet. Can I go here? Wire hanger, yay. Oh, what? Sadly, it doesn't contain a portal to a magical world of fantasy. I guess it could cut a hole in the back. Then at least it would contain a portal to a magical world of corn. What it does contain is an assortment of drab church clothes for a small boy. Nothing here is in your size or denomination. This looks like an ice cream cup truck, but the label makes a slightly different claim. Hi there, I'm Ike Bremen, the ice cream corn man. That sure doesn't roll off the tongue the way it used to. You're selling creamed corn out of an ice cream truck? Yeah, well, if I had some ice, I could sell you some ice cream. If I had some cream. Say, you seem like a lady who doesn't have an expensive truck to keep an eye on and is free to come and go as she pleases. If you could do me a couple favors, I'd appreciate it. How'd you get in here? Last thing I remember is telling a kid I was out of bomb pops. Feels like ages ago now. Are you still out of bomb pops? Even more than I was then. What's your sales pitch on this cream corn? Well, it's that sweet corn goodness you know and love, but in cream form. Although for clarity, I should point out that it doesn't have any cream in it. It's more creamed in the sense of being mashed into a smooth paste. But hey, if you're lactose intolerant, this might just be the stuff you're looking for. Buy some cream corn. Increases sleaze armor. A handful of dairy-free cream corn. That is corn that's been pulverized until creamy. This is good for both the lactose intolerant and the corn intolerant. What kind of favors? I need cream and a lot of it, like a barrel of it. Plus a part to make my freezer unit work again. What part? I don't know. I'm not a real mechanically minded guy. It's just a thingy that makes the inside of the box cold. I have a freezer part. Hey, yeah, that looks familiar. Thanks, buddy. Give me a second to hammer this in and change my sign. Iced corn. You're selling iced corn now? Yep, I had a big bin of leftover popsicle sticks, so I made... Oh, nuts, I should have called them cornsicles, huh? Well, too late to change the sign now. When you say leftover popsicle sticks, do you mean leftover from eating the popsicles? Yeah, right. Buy some ice corn. Increases cold armor. Hope you don't have sensitive teeth. And now he needs cream. Oh, I know where I can get cream. Is the stock of evil corn the cause of this malevolent maze? Or is it the other way around? Or is it all just a coincidence? Perhaps we'll never know. Oh well. Dire corn on the cob. Dire corn on the dire cob. You jam the evil corn holder into one of the ears of evil corn, creating one of the most dangerous objects that has ever existed. Or at least the most dangerous vegetable. What's over here? A guy. 10. Hunt, name, rank, and serial number. Vivian Saunders, fair to middling, and, 6? A likely story. How do I know you aren't a spy? A spy for who? Crows? You know damn well who I mean, those dirty blues. Are you talking about the Blue Cola Army? You're damn right I am. I won't stand for any of their filthy espionage tactics. Sir, the Cola Wars ended almost a full decade ago. Oh yes, that's true. Excuse me, something about this place makes it easy to forget. At ease then, you may address me as Colonel Benedetto. Nice to meet you, Colonel. So, how are our things? By things, I presume you're referring to troop morale. You have troops here? Certainly. The milkman and the dentist and the ice cream man and the little girl. Maybe the milkman's milk could also work as cream. I don't know. I was thinking I had to go back to the museum in Crystal Dream Lake to get the sandwich cream, but maybe milk would be better. These people aren't... Yes, I know they aren't soldiers. I know that. How's their morale? Well, right now I'd rate it a 10 out of 2. Pathetic, frankly. If the Blues attacked us now, we'd be routed for certain. How'd you get here? That information is strictly on a need-to-know basis, soldier, and you don't have clearance. Come on, Colonel, this isn't a military operation. No, I suppose not. Nevertheless, I'm not at liberty to discuss it. Loose lips sink ships. What ships? Why don't you just leave? You think we haven't tried? This maze twists upon itself and warps the senses in ways that make escape impossible. I don't seem to have any trouble coming and going. How did you get here in the first place? I saw a weird house next to a cornfield and just sort of walked in. You weren't banished here. Therefore, the maze has no motivation to keep you here. Banished? Herp, I said too much already. Shucks. What about the hobo? Who, Cornelius? What about him? Well, it sounded like he was banished here, but he didn't seem to have any trouble leaving. Of course not. A man's a hobo. Their freedom of travel is practically a paranormal ability. Wish we'd had a few during the war. They'd have made excellent scouts. Well, if they could be trusted to come back. What's up with all this weird spiky black corn? We'd refer to that as maize. Right, yeah, of course you do. Our investigations into its nature have so far proven inconclusive. Do you mean incornclusive? No, I do not. Okay. There are a few places I could go here. Oh, there's a cat! Oh no! The cat ran away! This box is full of disused, disregarded, and slowly disintegrating toys. How long have these been here? There's a whole lot of junk in this trunk. What are you looking for in particular? This is teddy bear. Yay! A teddy bear in that sweet spot where it's worn out enough to be charming, but not worn out enough to be super creepy. And can I get the teeth? After several false alarms, we find some false teeth, the kind with a little wind-up motor for when Grandpa was too tired to choose with himself. A pair of dentures with an over-tightened music box mechanism jammed into them. Give it 20 years or so, and these will be all the rage. Ew. Hey, it's the milkman. Hi, are you the milkman? Yeah, Milkman Stan, that's me. I'm so glad you're not tied up to a pole with flour stuffed down your mouth. I mean, this isn't that much better, but... That was pretty gnarly when that happened in Hobbsborough. Okay, how'd you end up in here? I don't want to talk about that. Why so glum? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. None of the others will listen to me complain anymore. For starters, it's extremely boring here, and I don't have anything to read except my sign. That sounds pretty bad. Let me tell you, after a couple of times, the twist at the end really loses its thrill. And I know it's even worse than that. I guess not. I'm allergic to corn. If I eat even a single kernel, my face swells up like a frog on a bicycle pump. Oh geez, then what have you been eating? Just the leaves and husks. On the bright side, I bet I've got the cleanest colon in the Tri-County area. And then there's the weather. Can you believe this weather? It seems fine. It never changes. It's just this gray, slightly chilling nothing, always. I don't understand how the corn even grows here. It never rains. Wouldn't that be worse if it was raining? It would be novel at least. And then I have to deal with some cat running around. It got at my bow tie while I was sleeping and totally shredded it. It looked like some kind of degenerate. Oh god. I can't even try to catch it and eat it because I'm also allergic to cat meat. Oh, and there's a crazy dentist who hangs out on the other side of the cornfield who keeps trying to talk to me about calcium. I tried to tell her, lady, I just sell milk. I don't know anything about the chemical properties of calcium in relation to teeth and bones. She's probably just trying to start a conversation because she's lonely. Yeah, lonely like a fox. I've seen the way she looks at my teeth. Well, And the worst thing. You know what the worst thing is? I've got corns. Corns, like the kind you get in your feet. Little painful wads of callus. Not only are they painful and annoying, I'm just constantly being taunted by how on the nose it is. Anyway, thanks for listening. I don't meet a lot of new people, as you can imagine. Don't mention it. Will you sell me some milk? Sure. They don't call me Milkman Stan on account of not selling milk. It's 3,000 meat per barrel. Are you joking? It's the only milk in the maze. Geographical monopoly. I have smaller quantities available if you're experiencing a cash shortfall at the moment. You're listed on the sign there. Okay. How much money do I have? Not enough. Iola wants a glass of milk. And he wants a barrel of cream. I can buy a glass, I guess. Okay. I cannot. Is it supposed to be this beige? Okay. So the other guy needs, ooh, there's a stalk of regular corn over here. Okay. I guess not. Oh, it's a saucer of milk for the cat? Maybe. I don't know. Let's just give the little girl her doll and the dentist her teeth and... Yeah, here's your doll. I found your teddy bear. Well, I found a teddy bear, which might be yours. Oh yes, it's Mr. Grizzles. Gee, he smells kind of musty. Poor Mr. Grizzles, how long has it been? Thank you so much, this makes me feel a lot better. I think I saw your cat. Really? I didn't know he was in here. Poor ghost. I bet he'd find me if I set out a saucer of milk for him. See you later, sissy. Okay. So, I do need a saucer and a barrel, I guess. And here's your teeth. Oh, they look like fun. Thank you. That'll be a beautiful addition to my cornfield surgery. I agree. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Okay. You know what? The very first thing I want to do is find a store. Where is there a store? I need to sell some stuff because I have a lot of stuff that I don't need, and yeah. Alright. What am I gonna sell, though? What's the most valuable stuff? Oh, old engagement rings. Old weapons I don't need anymore. My fish in a sack. Marble. Any shoes I don't want. That's too good. That is my current weapon. Anything I have multiples of, I'll sell. Monkey. No, I don't want to sell my familiar. That doesn't sound any good. Anything else I have a lot of? I have so many mushroom caps. Any shoes? Oh, I don't want any of these. Grandfather's teeth. Yeah, and nothing else is worth enough to bother selling. Okay. I have money again now. Well, I have enough to get that little girl her cat back, I guess. First I'll hand in the milkman quest. I think that was her who wants the milkman thing. Oh, darling, I knew I could count on you. Let me give you a reward. She stands up and plants a slow kiss on your cheek, then chuckles as you feel yourself start to blush. Now I could really use a drink. Huh? What about the milk? Oh, I mean a real drink. The milk is for later. Thanks again, sweetheart. Oh, it was nothing. Hi, Molly. Okay. So we did another quest. We spent a lot of money and we made some money back by selling some stuff. Turns out we didn't have quite as much money as we thought we did. My Moxie is actually pretty good right now. Surprising. Okay. I guess we'll do another quest in the next episode. I have been Mars, and I will be back with more Shadows over Loathing.